Hello everyone and welcome back to TEKKIT LITE. This is about episode 22, and in this episode I want to go ahead and make some sort of nano armor. Now what I need for that is a bunch of coal dust, which then turns into raw carbon fibre, which then you can turn into some other stuff, right? And what does it turn into again? I forgot. Raw carbon mesh, and then you go ahead and compress this. This gives us carbon plates. Now we're going to need quite a few of this. We're going to need quite a bit of this even. I think it's something like 21 or something of this to be able to do it. But that means go ahead and macerate a hell of a lot of coal. So we're going to go and need to do that. But what else I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and make 3 diamonds just for the sake of it. Because we're going to need diamonds as well, I believe. Because we're going to need 4, I think. 4 energy crystals, like so. Energy crystals. This I could be wrong. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Nano armor. Yes. Right. So we're gonna need 4 energy crystals to make the nano armor things. Now, right. We have actually 5 energy crystals because I made 1 too many, but that's fine. Doesn't really bother me. Right. So we can go ahead and we can go and make ourselves 1 piece nano armor. What should we make? Should go make the boots. Let's make the boots. So we're just going to need 4 carbon plates and energy crystals. So there's our nano boots. And what you want to do with this is, what I might do is eventually have more than 1 power source, because there's 6 machines running up to 1 power source, and I think that's kind of draining the power. And it's not quite what I want, so I may have more than 1 power source over here. Maybe on the other side have another MFE and make some more stuff like that. So we may do that, but what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to need to compress some more things. So right, we're going to need 2 more of them so we can have 1 more carbon plate. This may take a little while to be able to do, but hopefully we should be able to. No, you don't compress coal. Raw carbon mesh. Right, so we're going to leave that going. And also what I want to do is I want to make some things called blank plans, because I want to go ahead and make a project table. Now you've probably been arguing to me to be able to do this, but all we need is stone, wood, crafting table and a chest. So really easy and simple to make, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Right, so the dog always knows it always knows I'm recording. It's really annoying. And to make these blank plans, by the way, what you need is you just need simple sugar canes, and you make those into paper, like so. 3 paper for every 3 sugar canes. You probably know that, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Do we have any chests? No, we don't. I'm seriously going to throw something at that dog. Right, 1 sec. I may have to just stop recording in a minute, just see whether it carries on or not. Right, 1 sec, guys. Alright, guys, I think she's finished barking, but anyway. Right, we were making a table, so what we're going to need is we're going to need some stone. Now, I don't know, I most likely do have some stone, because I want to go ahead and make some other things as well. But we're going to go and see. Yes, we have loads of stone. Right, so, we're going to need 3 stone up the top. We're going to need some wood there, like so. We're going to need a crafting table. We're going to need a chest, and that makes us a project table. Now, I might make a couple of these, actually, because we can have pretty much 1 in each room. So we're going to need another chest. I have a crafting table in here that I can nick quickly, because I have a spare one. Saves us 4 wood, doesn't it? Right, so go ahead and aluminium stone. We'll do the exact same thing. Right, so oak, wood, then a chest underneath. Gives us 2 project tables, and that's actually pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to go and put 1 in here, maybe. So we can get rid of you. Thank you. And stick you down. And what this effectively does, if you don't know what it does, is it is a chest within a project table. So crafting table there, normal crafting table, so I can put anything in here like so. And I can exit out, and it, have you noticed it doesn't fall out of the inventory, because you can go back in here and it's there because it has a chest built in. It kind of registers what's in there. And you can also put things in here. So say if I wanted to make another energy crystal, all I need is to be able to put at least 1 around here, make an energy crystal, bit 5, 1 more diamond, and 8 more pieces of redstone, then it'll register that I have more, and then I can make another one just without having to like manually put the items back in. If that makes any sense to you, it probably doesn't. I'm probably just talking rubbish to you, but hopefully it makes sense. I had a spare chest there and I didn't even realise. Right, anyway. Alright, so we have a project table, and I'm going to go and place it down in our factory. I might be going night time in a minute, so we're going to have to sleep again in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and place it in our factory. Right, so whereabouts do we want it? Go ahead and put it here if you want. Oh yeah, that's not really a big deal to that. You can go ahead and put it here, so we've got a project table there. It may just look a little bit stupid as it does, but I'm not really fussed at all about what it looks like. Right, so compressor, that's 1 more carbon plate. We may not be able to get everything built, like nano suit, like the nano armor, but hopefully we will get as much as we possibly can done today. So just going to kind of compress everything we can. We're going to need a little bit more coal dust and stuff, but hopefully we should be fine. Right, so what we need is, I think this holds 100k in it, which is kind of bad, but we're going to chuck it in there. And it may take it out, most of it out. But once we do, we may need a bit more. We're going to need a bit more power in it, hopefully. I'm going to try and hit it to about 50k. Right, is the power going up? Yes, the power is going up, so we can just keep it at this a minute. And it may stop the other machines. But it's putting a little bit more power into here, because it's literally having nothing in here. So what, is this still going? Yeah, that's still going, that's still going. Doesn't seem to be putting any more power into there. It's because it's night time, isn't it? Okay, well, let's run back in then. Let's go to sleep, yeah, yeah. Eventually I will end up making like more buildings and stuff. I want to kind of make like a lava facility and all of that stuff. I think it's going to be pretty cool. But I don't know. This series has gone so quickly. This is episode 22, I think, 22. And to be fair, it doesn't really even look like we've done that much, and it's really weird. I don't know. It kind of feels weird to be able to do that. Right, so it is adding the power into there, as well as giving it to the macerator and things. So that's good. Right, so we're going to go ahead and make 2 more, which means 2 more. That means 1 more mesh, which is good. Right, so we're going to go and chuck that back in there. That may draw the power out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put these back on now. I'm going to go some sort of armor, but yeah, it should be better than nothing. Right, I do want to put more glowstone there, which I most likely will be. But actually, we can go and do that now, can't we? Whilst waiting, but yeah, with these blank plans, I will end up showing you. Actually, it's probably a good idea. Do we have any bones? Yes, we have plenty of bones. With these, we're going to need some bone meal. And the reason for this is because we are going to need to make some indigo flowers. Like this. This is an indigo flower. I need probably a couple of them. So, let's just go around. Yeah, there you go. That's probably fine. Okay, right. So, we got a little bit of bone meal left over. Gonna chuck that in here as well with the bones. But let's get rid of some stuff that I don't quite need at the moment. Oh, dog! I'm gonna. But anyway, with the indigo flowers, what you simply do is put these into your crafting square. Makes 2 indigo dye. Then you want to go ahead and put these with paper. That will make 6 blank plans. Now these are really, really handy. They can really help a lot. What you want to do is, if you wanted to, it remembers recipes, basically. So, if you wanted an electrical circuit, what you do is you go into the project table. And this little piece over here, what you do is you'll put a blank plan into there. And then once you've got something going, for example, copper cables. Let's make one for copper cables. So now that it realises it's a recipe, you click this button here. What it is a copper cable plan. So 6 times rubber, 3 times copper. And every time you put copper and rubber in here, what it'll do is it'll realise, it kind of shows you how to make this thing. So you can manually put it together. But as soon as you take one thing out, it like it kind of highlights the thing that you haven't really got. So as soon as you put that back in, you can make more, like so. And so yeah, it's kind of a handy little plan to keep in the project table. You can keep it in the project table if you really want, but I don't know, it's kind of a little handy thing to keep. So it's pretty nice. Right, okay, so nano, let's go to a nano helmet. Why'd you make this? Right, 1 piece of glass. That's easy to make. Right, one piece of glass. Right, so we're going to need carbon plates like this. One piece of glass and an energy crystal. Makes us a nano helmet. Nice. Alright, let's get the wrench out of my hand because I don't quite want that there. This is going to draw a lot of power. It's probably going to take a little while to keep up, but it should be fine. Right, coal dust. We're going to go ahead and do this. Hopefully we'll have enough. Right, 3. It's enough to make one more. Alright, so what we're going to need is we're going to need leggings left, which is 6 and 7. Okay, right, so we're going to need 14 more, 14 more carbon plates. We may need to actually go and get some coal. What do we have in here? Nothing. Ooh, gonna have to go and mine some coal. I have no coal in here. That's charcoal. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Right, so yeah, we may have to go and mine some coal eventually. And Nano Saber. What's this? Advanced alloy. 2 glowstone, 2 carbon plates, and an energy crystal. Nice. A non-textured Nano Saber. Nano Hopper. A bunch of hoppers. Nice, okay. Well, that's kind of weird, but I don't quite need it. Right, so we're going to go ahead and put the flowers in there, gunpowder in there, the leftover crafting table in there. That's it. That is all we need. Right. We're certainly going to need to macerate some... Oh, no, we won't need to macerate some gold, will we? Not yet. Because I found out we did have quite a few diamonds left over. Because I forgot how many diamonds we had. So when we had enough, I was kind of glad. Right now, this is why I came in here. I know I've just been looking through here. But I think we need 4 of these. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll actually show you what this does, right? So it sees that I have 3 in it, right? So I can go ahead and make 3. But because it knows I have more glowstone in it, if you watch the glowstone dust here, every time that I click away, it notices that I have 1 left over. So I had the 4 in there, but because I only have 3 in here, it won't, because you can't manually make 1, so it won't keep the recipe there. So it's kind of handy. It's kind of handy. But yeah, it's a good thing to do. Right, okay. So just gonna go ahead and light this place up a little bit because bummer. Lucky I did make the extra one, wasn't it? Scrap that idea. Right, so let's just go ahead and make 1 more because we're going to need to. Right. I'm going to need a piece of glass, piece of glass, piece of glass, piece of glass. Right, so then we don't have to worry about falling down here. But anyway, 1 more carbon plate. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Right, so we're going to need... only going to be able to make 1 more with this, which is kind of bad. But we have some sort of power going in. Oh, damn it. Keep doing this. Wasting glass. Get down my inventory. Okay, right. Is this still draining the power? Yes, it is. I want to make another kind of thing. Let's make a bat box. Bat box. Okay. Bat box. So we're going to need 3 RE batteries, which is easy. Tin, redstone, and copper cables. Which we have everything for, so let's just go ahead. Oh, we don't have the... damn it. And then we're going to need a copper cable and some wood. Alright, so we're going to go and need to get some redstone soon. But, it's fine. Right, so we have the copper cable plan in there. We have some more blank plans as well, so we can go ahead and leave them in there. Copper dust. I'll keep all of this stuff in there as well. Glowstone dust you can put in there if you want. Coal dust and raw carbon fibre you can put in there. We do need some more coal, so I may mine some off camera. Keep that kind of away from the camera so you don't have to watch me do the old boring mining and stuff part of things. But right, so we're just going to go ahead and dump some little things in here that we don't quite need at the moment. So energy crystals we're going to need eventually. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a bat box as well as a... I want to make a geothermal generator. I didn't even realise I dumped that. Right, okay, so what do we have? Do we have any machines? No, we don't seem to have any machines. Let's go and get a little bit more redstone out as well. Okay, right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just make 4. Just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves us with 10 more copper cables. That's actually pretty handy. Right, so we've got copper cables in there. Then we're going to need another copper cable and some wood. Okay, another copper cable, then wood around it. That makes us a bat box. Once again, we meet, my friend. Now we're going to need a generator. I do want to make a geothermal generator, but I don't know about that one. Another RE battery, some more refined iron. I left the blooming refined iron over there, didn't I? And we're going to need some iron anyway. Okay, so why you no work? I was just about to say, why you no work? Okay, right, put this in here. We don't really need the redstone anymore. The tin I don't think we need anymore. Let's go ahead and get some iron out for us. Right, so I'm not really sure. We'll end up probably having to hook this up to a generator at the moment, but should be pretty fine at the moment. But right, let's go ahead and put this in. Right, so we need some normal iron. So we're gonna need to macerate some normal iron. Let's think how many I need. Right, you need. Do I have a regular furnace in a chest? Because if I do, that could save me, I think maybe 2 iron. 2 iron, I think. Right, regular furnace. Yes, I do. Nice, normal, regular furnace. Oh, what's in here? No, nothing. So that's actually pretty pointless, that being there, isn't it? I'm going to go ahead and chuck one more in here. Okay. Right, so let's go ahead, back up here, and we are going to gonna need the macerator. So pass me. How many gonna need? 5, I believe. So 6 should be plenty. Alright, so let's just keep this going. We don't really need that in there at the moment. We're just gonna go ahead and stick it in here. Alright, so keep coming. Right. Alright, how is this doing? How's the old helmet doing? Alright. Alright, so there's 2, but we're gonna need. Alright, so I want to do it this way. So yeah, we are going to need 5 of a normal furnace. It saves us a little bit of iron that we can use later on. So, right, so let's just make one more. Look, lack of power. Lack of power there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a normal furnace. Makes us an iron furnace. RE battery and some refined iron. That makes us a generator. Now, a geothermal generator. We're going to need empty cells, glass, and 2 more refined iron. Now, I believe we have that back here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I wonder why the power was going, but it seems to be night time, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep quickly. Then we're going to need some empty cells, and I think we have some left over, which is good, but we may need geothermal facility for that, which this then could be the part of which I make that. Right, so we have the glass and stuff back there, I think. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, right, let's run back. Nice. Right, generator, 2 empty cells, 2 refined iron, and fill it up then with glass. This makes us a geothermal generator. Right, so where to put this geothermal generator? Right, the wrench. Okay, right. Let me just think. Right, rubber. Right, we want the compressor up to the MFE. We want the extractor, maybe. Don't really use. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's just stick this in here a minute. Right, it seems to be going up a fair amount actually. But let's just quickly stick this in there a minute. Just for a quick minute, kind of keep it up to date. So 10,000 I think should be enough. I think it's 10,000 for a looseless one. Right, so the extractor, I'm gonna pull you out and actually go ahead and just stick this in there a minute. Maybe about 5,000 should be enough for the moment, because I kind of want to decide which ones I want. So the recycler can go on the MFE, the geothermal generator as well, and maybe an electric furnace, because we want to keep a compressor, the macerator, and an electric furnace up to the MFE, because they're probably the best part of it. So, right, get rid of you. Nice. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of you. Right, so then what we can do is go ahead and we want to get the extractor, the macerator, an electric furnace, and yeah, that's it, isn't it? Right, so the electric furnace, the macerator there, the electric furnace there, and then yeah, so then what I want is on this side, maybe what we can do is a geothermal generator. May actually be a good thing to do, like back here. Right, so if we run back, well, I don't know about that one actually. Oh, give me the overclocker. Okay, right, so if we run back, where do we want this? Geothermal generator will stick there actually. Then this may run back into a bat box, and then we can have the outpowered that coming back. Okay, right, so we can save 3 copper cables there. And what we may want to do is grab a bit of basalt cobblestone, stick that there. Yeah, that's the MV and LV, the MFE. The MFE should be running a little bit better now, so if we stick that in there, all of the power should go into the Nano suit, the Nano suit helmet at the moment. Right, so there's the geothermal generator. That's the bat box even. Right, so we're going to need one there, and then we're going to need. No, this isn't going to work, is it? I'm going to grab you. I'm going to grab you just quickly. Glass fibre cable there. No, damn it. And then, we're going to need... So I may use a glass fibre cable quickly, but I kind of want to just make sure we get this right. So, let's grab you. Where are you? Bat box there. The glass fibre cables. Right, so we want a glass fibre cable there, running down into the bat box, which should output this way, and then that should output there. And then what kind of want to do is grab the basalt cobblestone back, and then what we can do is we can actually just peep through here and be able to access that. What we need in there though is lava cells, so we're going to have to collect some lava cells and things like that to be able to match this. But let's go and see if we have any cables left. Let's run. Okay, right, no, not cables, what am I thinking about? Yeah, glass fibre cables even. Right, yeah, 5, that should be plenty. Because I think we only need, how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 machines set up to this. And these are the machines that, the most important one that I most likely use is the electric furnace. So, going to need to do is we're most likely going to need to run at the back, and we're going to need to do that, and we may just have enough copper cables, the glass fibre cables for this. Run through there, like so. Yeah, that should be fine. Can I do this though? Can I put that there and then up, or would that take one more? Yeah, it'll probably look better as well. No, it won't. I'll keep it as what it is. Okay, so like that. That goes up, and that should, when we get power, that should power these 3, whereas this should power these 3. So yeah, that should be fine. Right, let's go ahead and see what this is done. That is done. We're gonna take the boots, and we're gonna go ahead and put our boots in there as well, and then we can chuck the helmet on. So let's go and see what we. Boo! This looks really bad, doesn't it? Oh wow. Okay. Should be fine then. Hopefully next episode we will be able to finish our nano suit armor. I'm hoping. Throw a pork chop in your face. That's how much I want this to be done. But yeah, hopefully we should be able to do that by next episode, which is good because then we can keep that going. Our nano boots should be done by then as well. So if you haven't already, please do leave a like and subscribe. Links in the description for subscription. And also, please do follow me on Twitter. That's in the description as well. Just want to update and put random stuff there. You can say hi to me. It's probably the best way to communicate to me. So if you haven't already, please do that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. So adios. Later.